what is your desired outcome is question number one you have to ask yourself, right? The only reason I'm doing Atomy is because of the passive income. Okay. So, there's no point to say anything else. I did Atomy to make money. That's it. Okay. If anybody else is doing Atomy for any other reasons, that's great. But for me, I did Atomy to make money. Okay. And I am making money. Okay? Now I'm making money called passive income. So literally, I don't have to do this lecture, right? I don't have to do any lecture. And I'll continue to make money because I have downline all over the world. And my leaders will continue to do the business because they're not making money for me. They're making money for them, right? My leaders in other countries are not building the business for me so that I can get income. They're building the business for them, okay? So Atomy is a system. I have built a system, okay? And in this system, I see longevity, okay? Now, until I get to that part, it's very difficult. So if I did not have partners all over the world, if I did not make the income that I'm making right now, then of course it'll be more difficult to say what I'm saying because you're not making income, right? So you'll be attracted to do different businesses, right? So making money every single month is a necessity, right? If Atomy is not making you the needed income and you're continuing to fall in debt, then that is the wrong choice. You must be able to sustain yourself, right? So let's say that Atomy is only bringing you $1,000 a month, but you need $3,000. Well, you need to find $2,000 from somewhere. You're not going to be able to find that from Atomy by simply doing more Atomy every single day until what? Until you have partners. And once you have partners, it's a different game. For example, let's say my partner, okay, she was working at a grocery store making $1,500 a month. She did Atomy for 6 months and started making $300 a month. I told her to quit her grocery job, right, and to do Atomy full time because her $300 a month from Atomy would 100% become greater than $1,500 a month that she was making from her grocery job that she had for the past 5 years. Okay. Does that make sense? Yes, that makes sense. But if you're making $30,000 a month as a financial advisor and you're making $1,000 a month in Atomy, and then I tell you to quit your financial advising job, that is the wrong choice. There has to be a difference you have to understand the difference, okay? So that being said, you cannot say yes and no to your answer. Each person has a different desired outcome. Each person has a different economic background. Each person is different, okay? One person can make $30,000 a month, but doesn't need to make $30,000 a month. They're already retired. They're already done, right? They want to quit their $30,000 a job and rather do Atomy for $2,000 a month because they have less stress in Atomy. So you cannot allow number figures to determine the outcome of your decision, but rather your situation and your circumstance that determines what it will be, okay? So it's not a yes, it's not a no, it's what is that person's current situation and how does it need to be done? Now, what needs to be the same for everybody is what? Every day you need to make new partners. Every day you need to follow up. Every day you need to build your Atomy business. That never changes. That is always the same. So even if you're doing, for example, before doing Atomy full-time, I was a university professor here in Korea, right? I got blessed with a assistant professorship job and I worked full-time, right? But my full-time university job was not demanding. I only worked 6 hours a week and I only worked 2 times a week and I was a full-time professor. And I made my salary. I was full paid vacation, only worked 6 hours to 9 hours a week, 2 times in the office. And I made more money than a lot of other people make working 40 hours, right? Do I need to quit that job to do Atomy full time? No, I did not quit that job. I maintained that job for 3 years because, there's no reason for me to quit. Only when I only quit that job when my income in Atomy was more than $15,000 a month. Not because the income difference, but because I no longer had time to go 2 days to teach. And I no longer had time to give my students the quality that I wanted to give them, because I had to grade papers, create content, and I wanted to focus that energy on my Atomy university students, right? Because it's the same thing. I was teaching at a university, but now I'm teaching at Atomy. So I just switched it over. So you cannot always think about it in monetary terms, and you cannot always think about it in absolute right now terms, right? But your day now, for example, you not meeting one person today can bring down your business, slow down your business for the next 5 years, because that one person that you didn't want to meet or that you had an emotional fight with would have been somebody who would become your star master. So think about those things, and every day do everything that you need to do to build your business. It's not, is it full-time? Is it part-time? It's about, am I doing Atomy to the best of my ability? If you're not, then you're not doing Atomy. You're not doing anything. If like, even if, I don't know, you see the people that I respect the most are like bodybuilders, right? And people who are in fitness. Those people are committed, right? Guys cannot increase their body fat percentage by like 5%. And they are just every day working out, drinking water, taking protein, sleeping, like, not eating things that are unhealthy. Like, that is discipline. But why do you not do Atomy like that? Like, what makes Atomy different then? If you think it's different, then it's not an issue of, should I do a full-time, part-time? Should I quit this and do that? It's about your lack of focus. You are not focusing how you should in Atomy. Tomorrow, you should already know what you're going to do tomorrow for Atomy before you sleep today. You shouldn't wake up tomorrow to decide what you're going to do tomorrow. You are already wrong then. You should already know what you're going to do tomorrow, and you should already have a week planned out for today, and those plans should determine your outcome. That's it.
구독, 좋아요 눌러주세요.